So I very rarely like to speak on like celebrity gossip or anything like that. But because I made a comment on Instagram, I felt like I kind of wanted to make a TikTok about it. So this whole recent Papoose, Remy Ma, and I guess Clarissa Shields, the boxer. Um, Everyone seems to have, of course, their own perspective of what the situation is, right? And Clarissa has her own perspective. The issue I have with Clarissa is not the issue that everybody else has, that, oh, she's dealing with a married man, whatever, whatever. So the most recent unfolding of the situation, she dropped some things basically saying, responding to whatever Remy Ma said about, Papoose using her and whatever, whatever. I didn't see anything wrong with her response, mostly. Like when she said she only have one manager, she don't play about her money, she got her own, she got this, she got whatever, whatever. I didn't see. My issue in her response is when she was defending Papoose. I get it. You in love, that's your man, you want to take up for your man, right? But where I feel like the situation is lacking is she lacks an older woman in her life who have been through life and who know life a little bit, or she lacks her having that person and not listening to that person. Because one thing I've learned in life, and keep in mind, I have been with my husband for 20 years. We have been married, it's going to be 14 years this year. The one thing I have learned, the only person I can speak confidently for is myself. The only person I can speak 100% for is myself. I'm going to defend my husband. I'm going to take up for my husband. But when it comes to a situation like you're talking against the woman who is with him longer than you, so the woman who's essentially seen stuff you haven't seen, like y'all new. Yeah, like y'all relationship is still new. They have been through some real life situations. So to sit here and tell her about that man, she was wrong. Because, and another thing, Remy could have had a different man than Clarissa had. I feel like right now she needs to stay out of whatever they got going on. One, because he is still legally married to Remy, and they have a child together. So they have a lifelong connection in that child. So yeah, it's all cool and fun and entertaining to be going back and forth with her. But ma'am, you still gonna have to deal with her in some aspect. You still gonna have to deal with her because they got a child together. If you plan on having kids with him, even when the child become grown, they might have grandkids, and they still gonna be a part of each other's life in some aspect. So constantly making an enemy because of a man that don't need to be your enemy, if you just let them deal with that issue on their own, will benefit her so much more than what she's doing right now. The only time she needs to speak is when she needs to speak on herself. When it comes to speaking on Papoose, leave that alone. Let that man, he's a man, he can stand up for himself. Let him do his own speaking. I just, she's a black woman. I just want better for her.